it's a changing, expanding universe that we're operating in, and you know, there's the easiest way to deal with it is just to deal with it head on. The first time that you know, I have an encounter with Black Canary, I explain what happened, and what happened is pretty fantastical, and I just explain it in the most basic terms possible, which I think actually works quite well. Well, what happened? Well, this person did this, and they did that, and then this happened, and the glass shattered, and blah, 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 blah. And I think that that's a good way to deal with it. But Oliver deals with it better than you might expect, because he may have seen some superhero-y things that we don't know about yet. It makes a lot of our fights a lot meaner than they used to be. I mean, you know, getting an arrow in the throat is probably, you know, you're dead, so that's the downside. But in the pilot, you know, one of the first times that I take a guy on, I just come around the corner and I just punch him with my new horrible like bow. I love the bow, but it's like a weapon, and I punch the guy in the head 3 times. So, but it has made it complicated because, you know, I didn't have to worry so much about witnesses, and now I do. Now I do.
What about the new dangers that are emerging on the island flashbacks in the first couple of episodes?
Yeah, just as we start to see things go well in the present, they really go to shit on the island really fast. And you know, you have to think about what type of person Oliver was when he got back from the island. You know, because it's like, you know, if you were to, if we were able to go for 5 or 6 seasons and you were able to piece together that entire storyline from being shipwrecked to coming back to Starling City, I mean, he's got to go down to a pretty awful place to become the person that he was when he came back, to be able to, you know, lie so easily and be so clandestine. So at the island, there's, you know, just clearly the island can never stay deserted, right? I mean, you know, we thought I was there all by myself, and you know, there was fires in that whole group, and now they are mostly taken care of, and a new danger pops up pretty quickly.
About episode 2, bringing Kelly back and bringing Michael J. White in.
Yeah,
what dynamic that is. I mean, you're talking a lot about the action, and I would imagine that is probably one of those big moments for you. What is that dynamic like?
It's good. I mean, it's Michael J. White is you know, he's just a consummate professional. Just came in and worked his butt off, and the scenes that we shot together were really cool, and you know, I hope he comes back. But again, it's we have this idea now. I can't remember if we ever did it in season 1, but you know, why we're starting to build our repertoire of villains. Mm-hmm. So why have 1 when we could have 2 or 3 or 4? So it's I know that they're as important as it is to build out the superhero world. What good is it if there aren't supervillains along the way? Like, what are the superheroes going to do? Just high five all the time and congratulate each other on being awesome? No, you have to have adversaries. Mm-hmm.